In regards to moh, attachment, Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says in his Sanskrit slok, He Ajit Sur Sangramang At Barna Bahumardane. O emotion, O attachment, you are so strong. You have your power on the strongest of men in the world. Gana Gandharva Deva Manukhang Pasupankhi Pamohane. You have your power on Gana, these celestial beings in the court of heaven. Gandharva, the singers, Devatas, Manukh, the humans, Pasupankhi, the animals and the birds. You have entrapped them. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji says, Har Karanaharang Namaskarang Sarananaka Jagdiswara. Only the humble surrender to the Lord, and the Lord protects them. Now, in the tradition of Sampradaya, there is a Saakhi of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, where he goes to visit an old person, and he says to Bhai Mardana Ji, he says, Mardana, let's go, let me show you the power of moh. So they go to a place, they go to a house where the old person, he's the head of the family, and the rest of the family is there. And he says to him, let me take you to Sachkhand. Leave your body and leave your family, and let's go. And the old man says, no, Guru Sahib, I can't leave right now. I'm the main person in this house. If I leave, my family won't know what to do, how to make money, and I need to take care of them. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, sure, as you please, as you wish. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Bhai Mardana Ji leave, and then after a few days, the man dies. The man dies and becomes a bull in the family, and now he's plowing the fields for the family. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji visits him again and says, well, what about now? Do you want to go to Sachkhand? Do you want mukti? And the bull speaks to Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He says, no, my family needs me. If I don't plow their fields, how will they make money and survive? I need to help them. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, sure, as you wish. So after a little while, the bull dies as well. The bull dies, and when he dies, he becomes a dog, and then he becomes a guard in the house. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji comes to him and says, do you want to go to Sachkhand now? And he says, no, I need to guard the family, I need to make sure no bad person comes into the house, so I need to keep them away. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, sure, as you please. So after a little while, the dog dies as well. And then he becomes a snake. He becomes a snake and comes into the house, and his daughter-in-law has to move around, and his grandson is in a swing with a rope hanging from the ceiling. And the baby starts to cry, and what the old man, who used to be the old man, the grandfather snake, which is now the snake, wraps himself around the rope and begins to swing the swing around, so the baby goes quiet. The daughter-in-law comes in and takes a staff, a stick, and then hits the snake in the head to kill it. So then he dies. He dies, and then what does he become? He becomes an insect into the gutters of the family. And then after that, he's doing ardas, oh Guru Nanak Dev Ji, take me out. So the shackles of moh are so strong, they blind you. Prabhu Nanak goes into very much detail on how to on the understanding of moh. Through the guidance of a true guru, one studies granths such as Shri Vichar Chandrodaya, Prabhu Nanak, where the teacher tells the student, this body is not you, this mind is not you, these pleasures are of the body, they are not of you. Find your real self. So in Prabhu Nanak, the major two kings in the epic, in the story, are Moh, the Raja on one side, and Vivek on the other. Basically, Vivek, to understand what is the real you and what is the false you, and to reject everything that is the false you and embrace the real you. That is the real way to defeat Moh.